Australia is the smallest continent and one of the largest countries on Earth. It has been called variously the oldest continent, the last of the lands, and the last frontier. Broome is seen as Australia's true getaway, an isolated oasis with wide sandy beaches and a relaxed cosmopolitan atmosphere, and is equally popular with backpackers and more upscale weekenders. Located on the north shore of Roebuck Bay, an inlet of the Indian Ocean, this part of Australian coast was explored in 1688 and 1699 by the English adventurer and buccaneer William Dampier, whose report on the barren conditions discouraged later settlement. It was not until the discovery of pearl oyster beds offshore in 1883 that the site was settled and named for Sir Frederick Napier Broome, governor from 1883 to 1891. Pearling reached a peak in the early 1900s when the town's 400 luggers worked by 3,000 men supplied 80% of the world's supply of mother of pearl, used mainly for buttons. The pearl trade collapsed with the advent of plastics in the 1950s. Although the development of cultured pearls in the late 50s went some way in reviving pearling, only a handful of boats still operate. With pearl farms having largely replaced open sea diving, landed as one of the world's finest, Cable Beach is located about 2.5 miles from town. It has azure waters and classic white sand as far as the eye can see. Whether you explore the colorful history of this fascinating town or take in a day at the beach, you're sure to have a g'day in Broome, our first down under port of call.
Egg tooth right on the end there that is used to push through. Hear them vocalising, calling out. The mother now in that wild would dig down into the nest and break this shell and carry them one by one, might be half a mile back to the water, stay with them for 2 weeks and then abandon them. When they're born, have a look at the yolk sac. See the yolk sac still in there? See it there? Right, they live on that for 2 or 3 weeks. They don't learn to feed in 2 or 3 weeks on crabs, crustaceans and things, they will die. By the time he's 5 years old, for every 100 that have hatched out, there's only one left. Right, now you'll see this, the joys of nature. As it starts to pop out, the outer shell now is disintegrating, see that? So you now have an inner membrane, we're up in the sun. Here it comes, here it comes, here it comes, half out. There he is, look, isn't that wonderful? Now, see the size of the egg? Look at the size of the crocodile, it's all curled up in there. Here's another one. Isn't this fantastic? Look at this. Look, here it come. Here it come. Here it come. Here he come. And now he's breathing. His lungs are working. His eyes are working.